What's up, pageant patrons? The Miss Universe Philippines 2024, it is turning into a pageant to remember. In my DMs and comments, there are 4 more names that it was requested that I take a look at. Before I get started, let me take a moment to say thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. The first young lady that I want to talk about is Justine Tarah Valencia. This beautiful young lady is 22 years old. She is a university graduate. And while she doesn't have a lot of pageant experience, she was Miss Baguio Turismo 2023 and Miss Hotel and Restaurant Association 2023. So she does have a little bit. Again, like I said, she was gorgeous. As I watched some videos of her, I saw her stumble in an evening gown. And if everything is equal, you got to be able to walk in your evening gown. The second thing that I was unsettled about was her speaking skills. During a question and answer session, with her being a university graduate, I guess I just expected her speaking skills to be a little bit better than they were. So not to say that they weren't good answers. It was just, they were nice answers, but do they rise to the level of a Miss Universe? I guess we'll see. The second young lady that I'm going to talk about is Joanne Marie Thornley. She is a Filipino-Canadian, and she has just been appointed Miss Universe Angeles City 2024. So congratulations to her. She is 22 years old, she is 5'9", and she is currently in college. She won 2 local pageants. She won one, and she was runner-up in the other pageant. I liked her, and she is gorgeous, but she is a bit too demure for me. And demure means soft-spoken and reserved. She did relate a story about how she was bullied when she was younger, and that might be the reason why. But in a Miss Universe pageant like this, where you have women that are actively going for the title, they're going to be a little bit more aggressive in their approach. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive in their answers. And not aggressive as in a bad way, but it's just they seem like they want it more. If she's anxious about the title, if she wants to win the title, she's so laid back that I really couldn't tell. And while I think she's gorgeous, right now, what lacks for me is simply that edge that lets me know that she wants it. She's so laid back, and it's kind of like, well, da 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 da, and so too soft-spoken for me. I want somebody that's gonna sort of be a little bit more aggressive with their answers. And again, she's gorgeous, but a little bit too laid back, and I just don't think that that's going to play well on the Miss Universe stage. Miss Universe Philippines stage this year. My next young lady to talk about is Anita Rose Gomez. She is Miss Universe Philippines Zambales 2024. She is 23 years old, and she is 5'6". She has competed before in some pageants. She competed in Miss Philippines Earth 2021 and Bining Zambales 2023 and some other local pageants. She is very skinny. She has a 19-inch waist, and that was the first thing that I heard about her when I typed it in. And so I have an opinion about that, but give me just a moment. She's been called the living Barbie doll because of her waist. And also, for me, her speaking skills were just average. We may have talked about this in a previous video, but one of the reasons here in the States why pageants are declining is because the first thing that they say that we notice is their beauty, and they want women to be known for more than just their beauty. So when I type this in, and the first thing that comes up is, 19-inch waist, and then that term living Barbie doll, I'm not sure if that should be a turnoff for me, because again, I'm not, Filipinos tend to think a little bit differently about these things. But here in America, a lot of the times in these pageants, they want to say, hey, well, is she smart? Did she go to college? Those kind of things like that. But with her, the first thing that came up was her looks. And so while she is gorgeous, she looked a little bit too skinny. And so when you put her up against some of the other contestants in Miss Universe Philippines, she's okay, she's pretty, she's average. But then when you put her size up against some of those Latino ladies, I simply don't think that it's going to work. I could be wrong, and let me know what you guys think. I could be wrong, but I just don't think it's simply going to work when you combine that with her average speaking skills. So let me know what you guys think about that. I don't mind being wrong, but if you tell me I'm wrong, you better have a reason, and some of y'all come up with these great reasons. So continue that engagement with me. I appreciate it. But that's kind of what I think about her. And again, and she is gorgeous. I will give her that. The last young lady I want to talk about is Victoria Velasquez Vincent. She is Miss Universe Philippines Bacoor 2024. She's 25 years old and she is 5'9". She's also Filipino, Spanish, and Irish. She has a double master's in architecture and heritage conservation. That alone deserves a congratulations, so congrats to her. Her pageant experience, from what I could find, she was Miss University Charity in 2021. The thing that struck me about her, and I hope that I'm wrong about this, as I watched her, she had a bit of a haughty attitude, and that kind of tends to be a turnoff for me. Now, when I say somewhat of a haughty attitude, it's just almost like that idea of that I'm better than you. So I didn't really like that. I did like the way that she answered her questions. When I watched I think it was her sashing ceremony, and then there may have been another one that I watched. And she spoke very well. There's no way you can get a double master's and not be smart, not have a great command of the language. So I think her speaking skills are a little bit above average. So I did enjoy watching her speak. But again, when I combine that with what is perceived to me as a bit of a haughty attitude, it was a little bit of a turnoff for me. Now, before I tell you who I like, I want to make sure that you guys know that I have a high respect for all four of these ladies. I want to say congratulations to them. It is not easy being on a stage like this, and then all of a sudden you have somebody all the way in the United States that is possibly judging you, and all over the world. The Philippines is a wonderful place for pageants. It is. And right now, all of the attention is on the Philippines. And so it is not easy to be in that spotlight. So I want to make sure that you guys know that I do respect these ladies a lot. We all just have our opinions, and so I'm just offering mine. I do reaction videos. I do it for fun, okay? Now, who do I pick? And I have to tell you, with these four, I simply was... There's not one that really stands out that says, hey, I'm it. I'm the one that deserves to be Miss Universe Philippines. But if I have to choose one, because I always choose one out of the 3 or 4 that I review, I would have to go, I guess I'm going to have to go with, I think they call her VVV, all right? Victoria Velasquez Vincent. I would have to go with her. And it's just an edge out over, it's not necessarily the beauty, because they're all gorgeous, but her speaking skills to me were a little bit better. She's a little bit better able to answer questions. And so that is always going to play well along with the beauty. So that's who I would pick out of these 4. If you made it this far, thank you so much. And if you like this kind of content where I just kind of talk about things in my view, be sure to give me a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.